Hello, I am here with a guest. He is very special. He is Daniel, or Lexan on YouTube. Say
Who
hello.
the hell is this guy?
Uh, I've been in a Skype call with you for the last half an hour. How do you not know who I am?
I don't know. But let's just continue with this, whatever the hell we were doing.
Okay, yep. So just let's talk about some tech-related things. So, what's your view on Apple and their products?
I don't really know. It's like, it's just sort of like just a show of what Steve Jobs used to be.
Yeah. How do you feel about Android and their phones?
I mean, I like Android on Sony phones. 'Cause I use the Sony phone a lot.
Do you like using the Android compared to iOS?
Yeah, I mean, Android's a bit better,
Mm,
in my opinion.
yeah.
I mean, I haven't really used iOS 10 too much at the moment.
When I was young, well, when I was year 6, I had a S3, and that won't open. I had a S3, and I didn't really like it. It took like 8 hours to download a small game, and it was too slow for me, even though it was brand new. So then I just ended up using my mum's old iPhone 5, and I fell in love with the iOS. So yeah, I like the iOS better because I've gotten used to it, but I don't know. I'm starting to feel like I would want a Android phone or something. I
So
don't know.
you currently have an iPhone 7.
Yeah, 7 Plus.
Alright. So basically, this is sort of like a an Apple Pro discussion versus a Android Pro discussions, kind of.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. So what's your view on the new MacBook Pro and all the Type C and all that?
It's kind of ridiculous. Like, I mean, mm, these days just you're taking thin to a whole new level. I know
Yeah.
this topic has been just done to death at this point, but you know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. My drum teacher, he's an Apple fan as well. Well, I kind of like Apple there. I don't know, but he bought the top of the range $6,000 MacBook Pro, and he showed it to me today, and he actually really enjoyed it. Like when I first
I
walked
mean,
into
yeah,
the
I mean,
door.
like,
Yeah.
like Apple products are really great to enjoy. Like the way they're designed and all that, they're great aesthetics and looks.
Yeah, but I think Apple more like try to focus on the brand, how they look and everything, instead of actual performance, which happened with Steve Jobs. Even though Steve Jobs was a really good inventor, um, don't get me wrong, but
Steve Jobs barely coded the first ever Macintosh. He just designed the thing.
yeah, he just designed the thing. But what he did with the iPad, the first iPhone, was really good. But I don't really think about Apple these days. What? Um, so what's your take on the iPhone 7, just as a thing?
To be honest, it's oh wow, I just got wrecked in the game. Quite frankly, if it was cheaper, it would be okay. But you don't need $1,000 phone. But when they get cheaper in the future, I'd understand.
I just killed 2
Yeah,
people, backstabs. Walked up behind them.
that's awesome. That's cool. I could barely play Spy.
Got this medic trying to kill me with his little thing. His little oh crap! Uh, anyways, so yeah, do you have any questions for me?
Um, what's your take on the iPhone 7 now that you've had it and used it? I mean, many people who say that iPhones are crap. Um, many people overlook just like probably haven't really used it too much.
There's probably people who just bash on them. They don't even like they don't even know what's in it. They don't even like own one. They haven't even used them. Haven't even like seen one in hand.
So let's hear it from someone who's actually used one in the flesh for a few months now.
Yeah, I've
What's your thoughts?
got it in my hands at the moment, but I've had it since October, about a month or something after the release, and it's been really good. Like, it's the perfect size for me, even though people say it's like really big, but
Yeah, I've held the Plus. It's too big for me.
because I've had the iPhone 5, which was really small. Then I just went up to the 7 because I needed a phone upgrade because the 5 started to wear down on me, and I don't know, the size, as soon, like after a day I instantly got used to it, and yeah, I do find that it is like, cause the A10 chip in it, it's really fast. I find that I usually close things. Yeah, I usually find things to like open really quick, and then I accidentally click them to turn them off, and it usually a pain. But I think they fixed it with the new release. The camera, it has two cameras which are 12 megapixel, which I've actually loved. They've got really good quality with it. I think actually Apple made the sensor and everything in it. But yeah, it's the matte black version with 128 gigabytes. I've got a case on it that's like $70 because my mum didn't want it to break or whatever, and yeah, nice win.
Yep.
Oh damn it. So yeah, this is turning more into an interview, but
So, well, like, what are your thoughts on? Do you ever find yourself missing the headphone jack, or do you just not care at all?
I don't really care with the headphone jack. I usually don't listen to music, and if I do, I usually just use the speakers. But now, because with the headphone, with the lightning headphones that I got with it, I did find a couple situations where I've wanted to charge and listen, say like watch YouTube and everything, because I can't double charge it. But I really want to get wireless headphones that I can use, because that's how Apple was making it. They want things to become wireless and start going into the future with technology.
MacBook Pro 2016.
So yeah. Hi there.
So two more things until we move on to our next topic. The first one is, what are your thoughts on the fake home button?
Actually, it feels exactly like a button, except when I went back to my mum's iPhone 6, it was really weird. Like, I'd press the button and it felt like I wasn't even pressing it, because I've set it up so I've got the really hardest settings, so I can really feel if I've pressed the button, because you can choose different settings, which is the different sensitivity and how strong it is. And I've got it on the highest one, so I'm used to a really like hard vibration behind my thing. But when it's turned off and it doesn't need a press, like it's really weird, because it's just a solid piece and you're pressing into it like a normal button, and it does nothing. It just feels like so weird. Yeah.
And the other one I was going to ask, I kind of actually forgot what I was going to say. So, now many people say it takes like 20 cents to make an iPhone, but many people, like, you explain your story and what you were told.
Well, my drum teacher and I, we really like Apple products. But he said that people usually say that it costs like $250 just to make like a iPhone 7, and that isn't really true. It costs about $800 to make. but it's actually the research and development that goes into products that makes them cost a lot. But also there's the advertising, like with Beats by Dre, it costs a lot of money for them to research a new product, and it also costs them a lot of money to do the advertising.
Research and development costs millions.
Millions. It could even take billions. I think the iPhone 7 was around almost 100 million just to research.
There was this one Microsoft project called the Kin. It cost $1 billion to make, but it failed.
Yeah.
So talk about loss.
Same as the
what the
Note
frick
7.
was that?
But the point is that there's more behind just the cost of how much it made them, because there would have been a meeting.
A board meeting on what font to choose to put into the phone.
Yeah, there was a font meeting where they did a huge meeting on what font they should use for the manual. So yeah.
And then even writing the manual and trying to make it as easy to use.
Yeah, and also the translators, because the Apple manual has like 20 different languages on them, and they have to get someone to translate it. So yeah, think about paying them also with all the staff payments, because there would have been staff who would have built the phone. Then there would have been a factory. Like factories cost like tens of millions of dollars just to build, and that's just to make like a couple of thousands of phone a day. But that's still millions of dollars. So when you think about it costs 800 and something to build a product, and they're selling it for like 1100, then you got to think about the research, the development, the staff paying, the advertising behind it. Yeah.
I mean, don't get us wrong. We're not like pro Apple fanboys. This is every single other company too, but just everyone seems to like. Really, everyone these days just just bashing Apple because it's the cool thing to do. I mean, Apple has completely messed up plenty of times, even when Steve Jobs was around. But bloody hell, you just gotta know that. Well, it's
Red Tech.
Yeah,
I just had to clear my throat. Oh gosh, what should I say next? This will be a cut. But what should we put for this next one? Should I just ask about things?
Yeah. Alright.
Let me think. I'm not really good at thinking on the spot. Should do a script, I don't know. What's your take on the Note 7 with all the battery failures?
I want one. I still want one, because they're going to be sold after in the future, because of how many people recalled them. So if you can get your hands on a Note 7, do it, because they're going to be sought after in the future.
Yeah. Funny story, I went on a trip to Port Lincoln, and there was the people doing speeches at the front with the safety and everything, the flight attendants. They said if someone has and owns a Note 7, could they please dispose of it to the front? And it made me laugh, because there's an actual thing that they have to say on the as a safety instruction. But yeah. Also something that you go.
Recently I saw on TV this ad from Samsung, which is damage control, which I like to call it. Well, basically it was just the whole entire ad was like, as Samsung, due to our Note 7 recall, Samsung has been now pushing battery testing, where they test phones to limits, like this ad which was just damage control. It was pretty funny just to watch.
My drum teacher and I, we were laughing over that there was an actual news report that a Samsung battery factory blew up, or caught on fire because of the battery failure. So yeah.
Oh, that's...
Come here, you bugger! Yeah, boy!
Oh shit, what's going on here? It's like a fiesta in here. Oh, that's a spy.
So... yeah, you got any questions on Note 7 and everything and whatever?
This means like, well, how does a problem like that, like, that's gotta be a real big failure.
Yeah, like the amount of money they would have lost. You know, Samsung is a big company that makes different products like fridges, air conditioners, and like even monitors, computer monitors, and all that. They would have lost a profit in the phone side, but as a whole, the company would have not really lost a lot of money. That's what I think.
Mm.
Okay, big question. Do you like the Apple AirPods, yes or no?
If they were cheaper, yeah, definitely. I mean, the issue is they made them look so bloody similar to earpods. To prove this point, I actually went to school with cut earpods. Yes, actually different ones that you see on my Lexan 2 video. So many people got fooled, it was the funniest thing ever. Because they're like, oh my god, it's AirPods. I'm like, nope, I cut them. Why would you do that? So what's your take on the $300 book from Apple?
Well, a $300 book with just pictures and a couple pages with text with background information on products that have been made from the 80s may be worth it to other people, but to me, I don't want to buy that thing, especially if it was like $100.
Yeah, it's like some sort of artsy, poetic shit.
Yeah.
Like artsy, contemporary shit that Apple made.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those style of books. I'm not really a big fan of them.
Also, when I can just go on YouTube and watch a video of someone reading it.
Yeah, that would kill sales of it. I'm surprised Apple hasn't banned people from doing that. Oh god, I'm just wrecking everyone with a pan right now.
I think.
So if you guys want this to be some sort of like fortnightly thing, just let us know. Just like and subscribe, and we'll make it. The next video should be on my second channel, Lexan 2.
Daniel's channel will be in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe all of his videos. Or subscribe to him. Is amazing and friendly person who is really epic and doesn't copy Mr. Beast. And he makes very entertaining videos.
I make original ideas.
Yep, very, very original ideas. So yeah, see ya.
Alright, see ya.